Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Halos and Heroes back again. As you can see, I am tired. I've had to rearrange the schedule a little bit. Don't worry. Any songs that I put a date to may have changed, but the entire schedule for November has been rearranged with gaps so that I will still be getting to all of it by the end of the month. That being said, I wanted to dive into another Epica track, the Cosmic Algorithm featuring Alissa Gluz. And I've heard Alissa scream, I've heard her growl, I've heard her very, very clean. So I'm curious to see what role she plays in this, but I'm sure no matter what, it will be awesome, as is Epica. So without further delay, let's get into it.
Epica means it's a place in the universe where you can find all the answers of the questions of life. And it's a philosophical question because where is this place in the universe? Some people say it's far away. Some people say it can be found inside every human being, him or herself.
Okay, wow. Strong start. Absolutely amazing lyrics so far. Wow, just wow. That's a lot to take in all at once. I didn't even realize we were 2 minutes in already. I'm like, okay. We cannot be free until we see all that we are, cosmic math. Don't fear death, since we can't die. Make use of a computation, tap into the digits to write, a set of rules to form the universe. Find me a reason, why are we here? Find the answers in these digitalized times. How do we reason? In data we trust. Let us focus on the biggest sums of life. It's now a matter of life and math. Find the true reason, what do we fear? Find the answer, why we're deaf while we can hear. How do we reason? What do we miss? Find the reason why we're blind while we can see. Wow. So, my loose interpretation, the very first line, we cannot be free until we see. So there has to be, we have to have that finite answer. We have to have that proof. We have to be right to be free. All that we are, cosmic math. Don't fear death since we can't die. it's this juxtaposition of human nature. Do we want to be happy? Do we want to be free? Or do we want to be right? Does it all have to add up to the perfect sum? And when she's talking about finding answers in these digitalized times, I think that at least part of that reference, in my opinion, is a lot to do with we've gone from relying on our own ability to do things naturally to relying on machines and computers to do them for us. Which is true. I still remember having to have a TI-85 calculator, and before that I remember doing long form division and writing cursive. We don't even teach that anymore. So I think that the bigger picture, the cosmic equation that they speak of, has a lot to do with what we were born intrinsically to do, what our inner child is designed to do. We are reducing down to computational mathematical formulas. My opinion. I know these guys go deep, so if I'm off base, hit me up in the comments, let me know. I just think this is amazing so far. Musically, they came in strong. That orchestra just adds so much to it. I know that they can't always do it, but when they do, man, that adds some serious impact. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Center your inside. Due to new insights, everything seems possible. Clear the confusion. Lift the veil of illusion. Don't give up our quest for life. We don't fear death since we can't die. Exactly. Finding our inner self, finding our center, removing our ego, removing and just doing away with all the defense mechanisms and the negativity that we've built as padding throughout our lives, and just letting that go and finding our inner selves is indeed a journey of its own. I don't say that like it's an easy feat. We just walk into Walmart and buy some ego remover. Doesn't work like that. But it is possible. Once you've broken through that ego and you find your inner self, and I've come to a much deeper understanding of my inner self. I still have a long way to go. But with that clarity has come the lifted veil, the ability to just accept life as it is in that moment and then let it go. And it makes for a lot less stress, and it makes for a lot less tension and a lot less worry. And that makes life much more livable and much less one panic attack to the next. I want to talk about the music really quick. So one thing that I like is the handoff from the orchestral builds into just the hard, fast, heavy metal, and then right back into these cleans and these very symphonic portions. And it's so smooth, the transition, that it's like first I don't know where to pause because I don't want to, because I'm so absorbed into it that I'm like, okay, where can I find a break? But also, because of how seamlessly they transition between the two, it's almost like just when you get caught up and you get that breath and you're like, okay, and then it's like, oh, wait, I can't pause yet. But it's nothing negative at all. I am absolutely enjoying this. We're going to let it ride, but this is absolutely an amazing show. I wish I could have been here for this. This would have been amazing. Follow our instinct, will become extinct. Everything seems logical. Our only salvation lies within computation. Don't give up our quest for life. Live life while you have it, because you never know when it's gone. It just won't be there. You won't even have a chance to say goodbye to it. It's just going to be gone. And I think I figured out musically how they transition so seamlessly. I noticed on the last part, when we were going from that symphonic chorus into the transition, it started with the drums. The drums are both subtle in terms of the overall music, but also the rhythmic driving force of the composition. It's the drums that trigger the orchestra to move forward faster, and the band pushes up with it. And so it's this very subtle sneak attack of the rhythm in the background that if you're not like actually looking for that transition or that where that cue comes from, it's almost possible to miss. But it's so effortlessly done. It wasn't until I was focused on the drums specifically and I realized he's going into just... I'm like, holy cow. But you have to see that through this beautiful melody and this symphonic orchestra. It's almost like having 7.1 surround sound around you. And you're trying to depict which aspect of the music to listen to at a specific point. And when you finally pick that one, when you finally find that one point that you're looking for, it's like you got to hold on for dear life because everything else is building around it. It's just intense. Okay, anyway, sorry, that was a rabbit hole itself. Anyway, thank you for being here. This was Epica, the Cosmic Algorithm. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for being here. As always, this has been Halos and Heroes. I love you. I care. You are not alone. Have a great day.